those skills that you developed?
First and foremost was listening. Listening. I know a lot of us always tend to listen to respond, but throughout the year we've learned the different skill sets on how to contract with people, how to understand, how to be empathetic with your staff, not only with your staff as well as with family. The whole program actually helped me also, how can I say, improve my relationship status with my wife and the kids. So yes, those are some of the skills that we've been taught throughout this program, as well as building a personal relationship with the school as well as with the business, and seeing how we can integrate some of our ideas and share our knowledge that and challenges that we've had in business as well as in schools.
So I must just tell you that Michelle would visit the school even though when Peter wasn't there. So he would just pop by if he was in the area, and he would talk to everyone and their son. And he would inform Peter I was at the school, and Peter would say, "Go ahead, it's your school too." So Peter, you were a fairly newly appointed principal, and some of the circle members have always commented about how confident you are and how you've grown in leaps and bounds. Tell us about your journey, my dear, and what you would say to someone else that wants to join.
What I would say is that I appreciate this opportunity because of it helped me to grow as people have been indicating. And I'll really say to somebody who wants to join to say, this is a must, it's compulsory, go there and grow, going into higher levels. Because of when I was appointed, as young as I am, it was a lot of difficulties at school, and then considering the fact that I was coming from a new school, I was coming from another school, and I had two deputy principals that are there who I competed with the interviews and so forth. So all of them, they were considering themselves maybe as the ones to run the school. And now there's somebody young is coming and they say it's our new principal. So it was somehow a few long matches. But when I joined the program itself, now I did a lot of the leadership committees, whereby now even the conflicts that were there at the school, whilst I was in the program, I learned how to handle those situations. So easily, when I went to the school after getting information from the program, I would sit them down, starting with the deputy principals and all the SMT members, trying to show them as to the main purpose, why are we here, the objective, why are we here, and supporting one another, and to show them to say we need one another. At the end of the day, we are not here for our own sake, but we are here for the kids so that we can develop, so that they can learn and change the situation of this, that they depend on us, not the infants that are there. And through when we went to with the program, I was excited when the two deputy principals were invited into the capacity building workshop. Now, I remember one of the days I was not there, but they came, and after that, there were serious changes that I saw when I came, and I asked myself to say, what really happened when I was not there? Because they were new people, they were now leaders now, so they would understand and realize the people's why are they here as the deputy principal.
So after community building, things changed.
Yes, definitely.
For the two deputies. Because I know that was a real thorn in your flesh, because they didn't work together and they were disagreeing with one another and so on.
Yeah.
And you. So what was the benefit of having a partnership? Because often people would think that the principal is getting most from the partnership, but I know you certainly used it to the fullest and would call people with you in a bit of a fix just to vent and to sit down with coffee and talk.
That's correct. Yes, so one of the key benefits of having a partner was not only to discuss matters of business, not only to discuss matters of challenges and struggles and aches and pains, it was basically getting a friend, a brother, a motivator, somebody to look up to. I will call my partner up for the slightest of issues that I've had, and just the ability to open up and vent and explain, and having somebody listen to me, having somebody have my back and allowing me to vent and, giving inputs is fundamental. Sometimes, we always feel like we alone with our struggles. We build these islands and, nobody can help me with this. It's something that I won't even discuss with my spouse because I feel like, it's going to make me less of a man. However, I discovered with my partner that, it is nice to have somebody to talk to, somebody that can put themselves in your shoes and actually relate. Even if they don't give input, but just being able to have somebody to listen to you is amazing. And again, same goes the other way as well. The principal can phone me for any kind of scenario, and we just say, let us not look at this as a disaster, but let's see the possibility behind this. Let us look at the positive of every challenge that we have. And with that being said, I think things can only grow, and your partnership is, I wanted to mention this before, and I don't think this is the end. We're about to say, listen, this is the beginning of the next chapter, basically. So, yes.
What was the value in what did you learn from this man?
From my partner, he's somebody who's so independent and who's so caring and loving because of, as you indicated, normally, I'm always not there at school because of the department would call me to say, go and assist there, go and assist there. But will say, I'm coming to the school, or sometimes will say, I'm at your school and so forth. I said, no, don't worry, just go there, just check and do whatever you want to do. And he would go there and give support to the institution itself. And when I come back, and I'll get a very good report from the colleagues to say, Michelle was here and this is what happened and so forth. We would go and check the vegetable garden and so forth and all other things. So the support that I got from Michelle is really awesome, considering the fact that initially he was not my partner. I had one partner. Now I'm a person with multiple partners. So now. So the other partner now just disappeared, and I said no. Before Michelle came, I started asking myself to say, I was looking forward to the program itself. Now what's going to happen? Because of when I come now, I'm alone, and people have their partners, and now I have to listen, be quiet, and don't know what to do. And so, but at the end of the day, Michelle came in, and when he came in, all the tables were turned around. So I became the happiest person ever because of, as he indicated, he would call now and then. I would call him, and now he would just motivate to say, there is this kind of challenge. I would indicate to say, these are the challenges, but now we didn't lose the morale, and to say, at the end of the tunnel, there's some light that would come. We struggled a lot when we wanted some funds and some donations and so forth, but we never gave up because of Michelle was always there as an entrepreneur to say, despite all these things, we are still strong and we are going through and we are going to make it.
Sure. And there were a number of challenges you guys identified that you wanted to tackle, right? I know there was some infrastructure around the Great R establishment. You wanted to really also establish your vegetable garden, and by the way, you were nominated for a prize for your beautiful vegetable and fruit garden. What else did you guys want to address?
Yeah, some of the things that we wanted to address, it was an issue of saying that last year when I came into the school, I realized that some learners were performing good, and even though they were performing good, they were not appreciated by the school. So one time, Michelle indicated when he came to the school to say, man, we need to introduce issues of awards, at least per term, to recognize these learners who are performing very good, not only academically so, but we have learners a lot of learners who participate in extramural activities, and also we need to appreciate such kind of learners. And after with the introduction of such program, we saw a great improvement in learners' achievement, because of most of the learners, they always wanted to be there. They always wanted to be recognized. The certificate that were issued to them, now and then, each and every term, you see quite a competition to say, I want to see myself being there. So it was one of the great things that we did, and it makes us a very huge improvement. And going forward, we have also arranged to say now we are going to make a very big event, maybe around October, November, whereby we are going to invite also the parents of those learners who are doing very good, so that they can come and see the greatness and see the work that the learners do. And with that also, we have come with a plan to say, you know what, we need to write the names of these top learners and paste them so that they can see their names there. And now it gives them a motivation to say, I want to see my name being there. I want to be doing good and so forth. So these were some of the initiatives that we had with Michelle. And with also the issue of vegetable garden. We had a very poor vegetable garden initially, but we never gave up. We started the vegetable garden, and through the hard work and support that we had with Michelle, our fruit and vegetable garden grew very well. And as we indicated to say, we were nominated for a prize at the Department of Education to say no. Now and then when they come, they would go to the vegetable garden and see to say, really, after for a very long time, there was no a vegetable garden. Now we are seeing a very great improvement. So this is one of the great things that we achieved. And we had a challenge to say last year, during some storm, and then some classroom were damaged. And then, you know what, we always wait for the department to say they will come and assist us and give us support. But until today, they never came they just came and assessed promises, but they never pitched. But with the partner here, we tried to say, no, what is it that we can do in order to try and assist and fix the building? So we managed to fix one of the classrooms. So hence we are also still looking for some donations to say, we want to fix all of the classrooms and so forth. So yeah, these are some of the things that we wanted. And the last one I think that we have is an issue of our computer lab that is still in progress. The same foundation came to assess the school with regard to the installation of the computer lab, and they've given us options to say which one do you want to choose and so forth, so that they can come and install the computer lab. So gradually, we are getting there with the partner. So as he indicated, this is not the end of us. We are still growing together, and to see a more successful and a change environment so that we instill into our learners.
And of course, the classroom that was not fixed resulted in overcrowding in classrooms, right?
Yes.
So you battled. That's why it was so imperative to get it fixed.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, and also with regard to that is, unfortunately, like we were lucky to be selected as one of the schools to build additional 4 classroom. The department say we must build up additional 4 classroom, even though we are having challenges, as one of the colleagues has indicated, Rabia, to say, you know, when we're having such project, we are having our school governing bodies who seems to not to understand their roles and responsibilities, and now and then they will give you headaches and so forth when we have to. They know they don't comply with some procedures or guidelines that they need to. Now you start to fight with them, they start to fight with you and so forth. But hopefully, currently we have completed stage 1 until stage 3. We are still waiting for the department to approve the plans so that maybe, fortunately, before the end of the year, we would have built at least additional 4 classrooms.
Yeah, because your school is growing in leaps and bounds as well, right?
Yes.
All right. Any last thing that you guys would like to say, Michelle?
Just for emphasis, I don't think the projector is giving the full picture of the garden. No, wait, should have been HD. But you guys are more than welcome to come visit and really come see the scope and artwork that was put into there. Also, yes, like Mr. Peter said, the classrooms is still a work in progress. Uh, somebody, hear me out. If we can, hopefully by the end of the year, we're going to try and get our mobile classroom sorted as well as the computer lab. Really looking forward to that. And then, yeah, I think just the motivation is still there, the drive is still there, and I think that's going to keep us going forward at the end of the day. So, yeah.
Any last word from you, Manya?
I just want to appreciate this opportunity and appreciate each and every one of us here to say through this journey I've learned a lot, and I am now, I can say I'm one of the great principals currently. You know, as young as I am, I'm still, I haven't reached 40, you know, I'm still going there. So, but you can see that even in our department, in our district, they've realized that I'm one of the great principals. Now and then they call me to say, come and present for this principal, come and do this, go and assist them with the recruitment and selection process. So, you know what, and some skills and qualities I've gained, and I've gained courage from this group. So I really appreciate each one of you to have made me to become one of the best principals.
The best in the way. Thank you.